What futures tickets are you currently holding?
All right, I have 3 to win the title futures. Michigan from back in May when Yaxel Lindenberg, the day he decided to pull out of the draft, I jumped on him at 20. I jumped on Michigan 25-1 to win the title. Just looking at their roster and everything that they had going in from the portal. And then he just kind of was the icing on the cake. I said, I figured that number was going to go down. I think it did go down pretty quickly to like 20, maybe 18-1. So that was the first one. Then it was a numbers play. It was Notre Dame. It was North Carolina State 100-1 when Will Wade decided to go to North Carolina State. I said 100-1. He had some good transfers coming in. They just haven't quite been able to put it together, but who knows? They're in the dance. Maybe they can, make a run. And then with that 100-1 ticket, you can maybe hopefully monetize when they get to the Elite Eight. And later in the year, I did take Michigan State when they were playing really well in January. I took them at 35-1. They were like top 9 or top 8 at Ken Palm. They had all the metrics. They looked like they were heading up, especially offensively. So I was like, I got to jump on these guys now. And well, they're 55-1 now. So it's the same old thing with Michigan State. They can defend. Their offense is okay. It's better than it has been. They're still in like the top 10 at Ken Palm, but I don't know if they have enough offense with all these juggernauts ahead of them to cut down the nets. But hey, if they get to the Final Four, maybe we can hedge that ticket. But I'll talk about that in a second. Why I don't think they're going to do it. I actually have a better one that I just did today. I did Vanderbilt back in November at 15-1 to make the Final Four. I believe I got that at DraftKings. I'd already had them to win the SEC at plus 850. They didn't get the job done. But I think everyone saw this during the SEC tournament, what Vanderbilt's all about. So I have them at 15-1. They have a shot. If you look at their bracket, they have a shot. It's a tough bracket, but they have a shot. And then I just did today, I did USF to make the Sweet 16 at 12-1. There's a little bit of an edge there when you look at the percentages and the probabilities of them making the Sweet 16 with the market odds compared to what the true odds are. My true odds, a little blended in with the guys at Team Rankings as well. I kind of use their numbers. They have some pretty sharp numbers. I used my numbers, kind of made my own number today. And I had about a 2.6, 2.7% edge, something like that. So I jumped on South Florida just to make the Sweet 16 at 12-1 or plus 1200.
Right. It feels like your card's a little light this year. Is
It
that
is.
true?
Yeah, it
Any
is.
reason for that?
Yeah, I think I was so enamored with Michigan. I said, I don't know if I want to add anything else. And then,
Really?
they all have their flaws. All the ones have their flaws, even though their numbers are absolutely outstanding. The Ken Palm numbers are fantastic. My personal ratings, they're all up there. If I'm going to make a play, it might be Duke. I still haven't decided yet. But with some of the injuries that they're dealing with right now, I know Foster's out. The big center Ngumba is scheduled to come back, I think, and he's a big piece defensively for them. So I just, it wouldn't be a great number, obviously, but, Duke and Michigan could meet in the final. But I usually have about at least 6 at really good prices. And I didn't pull the trigger on too many this year.
You grabbed Michigan too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're both on Michigan.
Yeah.
You messaged us about that one, so we got on that with you. Not to brag, I'm also on Duke. I have them at 14-1.
That's
Oh,
a great
nice one.
number. Great.
I feel pretty good about that.